welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. I'm gonna use you guys. I'm gonna use you all like the mirror. Whew. I think that looks so good. Well, welcome to the live stream, everybody. I don't know how your week have been. Oh my god, your weekend. I'm just like, I've been watching, Police Chase. And I gotta tell you, it's very addictive. Excessively addictive. So, how is everybody doing? When you join into the live stream, kindly say hi. Welcome to the live stream, guys. When you join in, kindly say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. My good name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Kindly say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Kaden says hi. How are you doing, Kaden? Where are you watching me from? Okay, welcome to the live stream, everybody. My good name is Wamboy. Let me know where you're watching me from. So, yet another day. Today is on Sunday. Don't know how your Sunday is going. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How is your Sunday going? For some people, it's evening. For others, it's morning. Ooh. No, no. She says hi. Hi, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. How is it going? How are you doing? Uh, Brian Paul says, I'm doing great. I'm from Nyamira, Kenya. Okay. When you join the live stream, guys, kindly like the live stream. Like the live stream. I would really appreciate that. Show something. The only like will come. Show something. I don't get you. Kaden says everyone subscribe and like. Okay. Yes. Let's get going. How is it going so far? So what do you guys do on Sundays? Like for example, for me today, I woke up at like 12 p.m. and then I just started watching police chase and stuff like that. I almost never made it when it comes to live streaming, but I'm doing great. My weekend have been good. Ugh. Okay, I need to type something on the screen. It will feel like I'm typing on you all's phones. Ugh. Okay, for likes. Yes, yes, let's go. Like the live stream. Would you like to have an exotic animal as a pet? Ooh, I don't know where to put this thing. In like, okay. Ooh, a saber-toothed tiger? Why a saber-toothed tiger? Ooh, maybe a monkey? Brian Paula says no. Okay. How about, I think some people want like a snake to be like their pet. I think for me it's like a monkey, the fact that you can literally dress the monkey and like you all can just exist like roommates or something is really nice. Ooh, I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let me know where you're watching me from. How is the going? How is your Sunday going? Also, let me know what time it is where you're at. Yes, yes. Most of you are saying you wouldn't want an exotic animal to become a pet. Yeah, one thing that I think is like the exotic animal is little. That is literally an animal. Okay, so uh you could think that, oh my god, this is just my pet, and then it harms you, and I think that would be the most concern. Cadence says bye. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. um okay, next question. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Let me know where you're watching me from. Okay, and we have the next questions. If doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with that year? If doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? Brian Paul says, you're Kenyan? Yeah. Do I look Kenyan? I think I look Kenyan. If doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? Ooh, that's deep. Like, if today I woke up and then I realized, God, I only have 1 year to live, my good friend, I think I would live without worrying about tomorrow, because right now you always think about tomorrow. For some reason, you always think about tomorrow. Another thing, so the first thing that I would do, I would sell everything that I have. Okay, not like I have a lot. The little that I have, I would literally sell it and just start traveling, going to places, meeting more people. Honestly, because literally we have no business staying in one place for the rest of our lives. Like, there's so much that we can explore out there. There's a lot of things that we can look at. There's so many cultures that we've not learned yet. So if doctors gave me 1 year to live, I would literally travel. I would literally want to see more of the world. I would live without thinking twice, or like I would do stuff because I'm gonna die anyway. Because right now you're like, oh my god, when I do this, is it okay? You know. So let me know yours. If doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? Oh. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know how you're doing. Where are you watching me from? And what are you doing today on a Sunday? I'll literally be right back, guys. Ooh, Lewis Momani, hi. No, you wouldn't want to have an exotic animal as your pet. Why? You know what? I didn't even. I thought that I posted the live stream when I kind of like went outside, but here we are, guys. Here we are. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. My good name is Wamboy. Let me know how you're doing. There's two questions, okay? If doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? That's the question. Guys, keep letting me know how you're doing. Where are you watching me from? So yet another day, of course, a little bit of a hangout. Of course, I have not streamed for like I think 2 days. I kind of needed a break. I spent most of the Friday watching a lot of things on television, and then yesterday I was gonna go live, but and then when it came time to, I just wasn't feeling it, you know. You are my sunshine. Da, da, la, 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 la. Guys, when you join in, we have two questions on the screen. You can actually kindly say hi. This might end up being a 30 minutes hangout, you know. Welcome to the live stream. So, would you want an exotic animal as a pet? We have two questions. Would you want an exotic animal as a pet? I think I did say I would want to have like a monkey as a pet because I feel like they are intelligent and all of that. So let me know what you would want to have as a pet. Okay. And also another question: if doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Omboy. Where are you watching me from and how are you doing? Let's catch up. It's charging. Woo, baby panda, my good friend. Hey, how are you doing? Where are you watching me? Okay, I think you said Italy. And what's the time? How is everybody doing? When you join into the live stream, say hi, like the live stream. Da, 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 da. This is just like a hanging out. I like this type of water because it's spring water. It's really nice. Probably not because bruh, I ain't trying to chase a mambo around. Okay, so you're not getting any exotic animal. Okay, you know what? Like for example, there are people who have let's say a snake, even crocodiles. There are people who have like crocodiles as a pet. Honestly, I can't even understand. Of course, cats and dogs, they're little, you can pet them, you can train them and all of that. But still, they are a lot of work. Like, they're not that easy also. They seem to be like a lot of work, so I don't know how people do that because I don't know if I'm able to. But and then see, with the monkey you have to be really careful because you don't want to piss it off. Yes, the monkey has like a what is it called, like a brain and whatever, but at the end of the day it's still an animal and it can just flip a switch and attack you. Baby Panda says, yeah, like siblings. Like siblings? Tell me about it. Okay, you have younger siblings? Younger than you are? Yeah. I guarantee you, I think if I would go back, I would like to be literally like a last born. Not any more kids, because when you have like some younger kids, most of the time you end up like having to care for them and stuff. It's nice, but sometimes it can be a lot. Panda says, think about it because it's mosquitoes need blood for babies. We all have mosquito babies. Okay, yeah, we kinda do. Okay, would you want to have an exotic animal as a pet? And also, if doctors gave you 1 year, only 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? Okay, personally, I said I think I would sell the little that I have a backpack and just travel. I think that's absolutely what I would do, because most of the time we live this world having not tried, having not experienced some of the things that would be the best things to experience. I think we got all of this messed up because at the end of the day, I think we are here for a short time. um we are here for a short time, so, and I don't think we take good use of the time that we got here, because most of the time, of course, when you are little, you're going to school, of until maybe you're in your 20s, let's say 22. Okay, and then after that you start looking for a job. When you finally get a job, you've started a family, you have now a wife or a husband and some kids. So which means almost 50 years of your life are literally for building. And then the time that you can finally relax and rest, you don't have any strength. Okay? My name says I'd try and get your number. That's sweet, but now on a serious note, like, you only have 1 year. And you can the things, you can do everything that you want within 1 year. What would you do? Baby Panda says, I'd low-key flip off all of my haters because I was always scared of getting jumped. Okay? You know what? Yeah. I think also another thing I would do is like I would be giving zero F's, my good friend. Like, I would just be myself. I would not be worried what do elders think, to be really honest, because I think that kind of holds you back a lot. Sometimes you want something for yourself and then you're like, oh my god, what will the elders think? What will my parents think? What will be my friends think? What will family members think? But at that point it's like, no. Think whatever you have to think, like, you know? Wow. If doctors gave you 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? Okay, I think personally, I think it's just I think I would like to see different places. Also, maybe I would maybe I would tell people that I love them more. This is why I love watching your lives. Okay, thank you. But why do you love watching my lives? Okay, guys, this is a Sunday hangout. On Sunday is usually like a conversation like any other. We're just hanging out here. How you can support, guys, is by liking the live stream. And thank you so much for always showing up, my good friends. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me write the next question. But still, you can still keep answering. If doctors gave you only 1 year to live, what would you do with the year? But most probably, if you're given 1 year to live, it's like you're literally weak. Do you even want to do anything? I kind of have the feeling like you're just weak. You don't want to do anything. Okay, let me type the next question. So let me type I think I'm going to type the next question on the screen. Okay. Okay, Baby Panda says, right now I'm the oldest and my sister is not getting me things anymore. So like I've got a quite 1 year for my other sister to become my servant. Okay. Oh, so okay, she's starting to be defiant. Okay. Yeah, they are like that sometimes. Okay, next, let me type the next question. And guys, keep telling me where you're watching me from. How is it going? You can chat with me right here. Okay, I know it feels weird like I'm typing on you all's phone, but trust me, I'm not. Chat disconnected. Oh, is the chat connected back or what? This thing says unable to connect to chat. I don't know if the chat is back or what's going on here. This thing is spinning. I'm trying to check if the chat is back. God, this is weird. Yeah, I think I'm back. Are you guys able to access the chat? I don't know what happened with that. Okay. Next question. You know what? Yes, we are. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. For some reason, the laptop disconnected with the chat, and that's what I used to type. But let's see. Let's see if the question is gonna come up. Guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Can you like the live stream? Okay, so the chat is operating. Okay, so getting married at 20, getting married between the age of 25 to 28 is like leaving the party 8 p.m. True or false? Let me see what you guys think about that. Keep telling me where you're watching me from. My good name is Wamboy. True? Okay. At what age would you rather get married? Okay. What age is the ideal age to literally say, you know what, I'm kind of ready for marriage? Okay. True. But see, there are people who even get married by the age of 19. And it's like, first of all, personally, like, even looking at myself right now, I think when I look at people who get married at 19, maybe this might be judgy, but then I'm like, oh my God. At 19, I was just literally, I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. So I feel like that's basically like such a major decision, deciding to get married at like 19. But I thought, all this time, I thought, let's say getting married between the age of 25 is just fine because, of course, your frontal lobe have developed and all of that. But still, people say that it's like leaving the party at at 8 p.m. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early to surrender or to like just say, oh my God, I'm gonna be seeing this one person and that's it. So people say that like most people say that like you still have so much to experience and all of that. So what age do you guys think is like literally the ideal age to get married, or like the correct age? Because I kind of feel like everybody have opinions. People who people who get married at 19 see people who get married later on, and then it's like, oh my God, you waited too long. For those who get married later on, it's like, you're too old. Then it just gets you wondering what's the right time, you know. What is the right time? La, la, la. And when you join the live stream, say hi to me. I'm gonna read your chat. 30 to 38. Oh my God, but like at 38, you're probably so close to menopause. Um, why 30 to 38? What do you feel like people? What experience do you feel like people between the age of 30 and 38 have that kind of like makes them very ready for marriage? Like then you're old and need to settle. Oh, okay. The only reason you should get married is because you are getting old and you need to settle. Okay, okay. I can see that. I can see that. Most probably you're more stable. Uh, yeah. Most probably you're more stable. So which means you can finally settle down. 30 to 38. I feel like it's a good age. It's a good age. It's a good age, but do you know, for some people, there are people who get to their menopause years at the age of 35. Let me pull up the statistics. Wow. This thing says the average age for women to reach menopause Okay, we had nobody else, no one else is chatting like hello, you know. But you know what? Like for me, I'm used to that. I just keep talking because some people just don't like saying hi. So you gotta respect that. The average age for women to reach menopause is around 51 to 52 years, though it can naturally occur anywhere between 45 and 55. Wow. So hey, people who go to menopause at the age of 35 is weird. Daddy KVC. Oh, all the way from Australia. How is it going? You said force. Oh, getting married at 25 to 28 is like leaving the party at uh leaving the party at 8 p.m. Why force? Do you think is the correct age to get married? What do you think is the correct age or the right age according to your opinion to get married? You remember me? Oh, I always do. I always do. Yeah. I honestly, I kind of know everybody who shows up here. Joking. Okay. No, but you know what? I also think like if remembering people's names is literally nice or something. Okay, let's do this. What's the time in Australia? You guys always have weird hours. Is it nighttime like 11? Okay, favorite room in a house. You remember yours 25 hours. Oh, it was. Oh, yeah, that's when you showed up. That's when you showed up. You know what? I have been through a lot with this channel. I hope one day I hope one day I make it. Like right now I'm working towards the watch hours. Hopefully we will get there. So you know how you guys can help me whenever you're free. Watch one of the videos. Watch one of the videos and watch it through. Like, comment. You gotta get there. Daddy KVC says 11 p.m. It's 11 p.m. in Australia. Oh my god. So by the time we are sleeping, you guys are awake. It's 1:44 here. And it's 3:45 right now, 3:45 p.m. in Kenya. So we are 2 hours ahead of. Is it 1:44 a.m. or p.m.? I'm assuming p.m. Okay, favorite room in a house. Favorite room in the house? I think washroom. I think the bedroom or the washroom. What? Oh yes, PM. Yeah, I think we are 2 hours ahead of. You said Italy. I think you said Italy. Okay. Bathroom. Everybody says bathroom. Me too. I think I think the bathroom. Okay, even though you don't spend most of the time there, but like I think the bathroom is like a sacred place. But maybe I think jokes aside, I think I would say bedroom maybe. Um uh-huh. Don't know why my laptop is disconnecting with the chat. Mine okay, mine was probably the kitchen. Kitchen? For the food? Steven Slatter says toilet. And when you say toilet, give me why. Shower, I think shower and toilet, maybe. Okay, so bathroom, literally bathroom. Oh, because you shower over there. Okay, everybody's favorite room. What about those who have just an outhouse? Like for example, where I grew up, we didn't have we only had like a latrine outside. We didn't have we didn't have like a toilet inside the house. So it was just like, so for us, that's why it's weird out here to say that the bathroom is your favorite place, because it's just a room out there. Like cold. You just go there. You just go there and you finish your business real quick. You know why? I know why. I do not know why. Just assume that I've never used the bathroom. Dedicated says my favorite is also Panda's bed. Oh, okay. Because honestly, when you're using an outhouse and you're sharing, and if you just joined the live stream, you haven't liked the live stream. If you're using the outhouse and like you're sharing with a bunch of, you're not gonna be sitting there for an hour. Okay. Sometimes I sit down in the shower for an hour. Right now, where I stay at, because we have a toilet. Honestly, I could be in there just sitting down. And you know what? These days, you go to the bathroom with your phone to scroll. So you're just sitting there for 2 hours, just scrolling, doing your business. I think that's something that I never got to experience when I was younger, or like when growing up in the farm, because you usually get in there 2 minutes. It's not pretty, like you don't want to be there for a long time. No, I mean the actual shower. Oh, the actual shower. You said that sitting down. You said you wanted. No, okay. Sometimes I just scroll while taking it. Okay, I think most people do that. And it's like when you get in there without a phone, it's like, what are you? Then you gotta sit there. And what? Oh wow. Favorite room in a house. Why is nobody saying the bed? I live alone so I can waste hot water. Okay. I don't know if I can waste hot water personally, because whenever I'm using hot water, like out here we we do prepaid electricity. So you pay the token, you pay first before you use. So you can't just sit there and like, yeah. Something that I would like to have in the future is like a bathtub. I would want to like be there in the bathtub for like hours, Without a phone, I don't know why, but it's way faster. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Because you don't want to be in there. Yeah, but it's different here. Okay, okay. Oh, you guys do the other way around. I think they still the other way around, where like you pay after you pay after use, but most places here we do pay before. Is in there heat wave in Australia. Wow, Australia is just the odd one out. You guys are in winter, while the entire Europe and US is summering. Ooh. And then when it's summer in Europe and US, you guys, you're gonna be, when it's winter or fall, you're gonna be doing summer. Really, that's weird. Okay, that's very weird. But you know what? I think that's something nice, not to share things with them. But I feel like also, like, for example, out here we don't have any seasons. Okay. Ooh, winter. Wow. And is your winter really like cold? Like, because it's like, I feel like if it's winter, it's supposed to be winter everywhere where they have seasons, but that's awkward. But I don't think it's awkward, because the same way we don't have seasons out here. Ooh. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Dedicated, that's why there's southern and northern hemisphere. Okay, I think I didn't take my geography classes seriously. Or maybe I didn't. Actually, me past in high school, I just did geography for the first year, and the second year you are allowed to drop it, and I just dropped geography. I wasn't gonna deal with those rocks and all of those type of stuff, so I just dropped it. You also skipped. You know what? I kind of like preferred to do history because I liked history. I almost got all of them. History, I think I got like a B plus in the national exam with the history. Like history is a bunch of old people leave the past in the past. Like, bruh, you didn't do history? I did geography. No, I did history. I dropped geography. Like for me, it wasn't it. Like no, I was not feeling it. Yeah, history was easy. For example, when it comes to most of the questions, I could mostly answer political instability. Uh, you know, political. I would maybe say political instability for infrastructure. The answers were always the same. Uh, History is not a past, it's patterns that you can use for now. Yeah, and I think what I liked most about history is like it educates you about who you are, or like the journey that your people have been through, or like how did we, stuff like that. uh Baby Fana says you're crazy if you think I'm doing geography and history. Oh, you're doing both, or you're not doing either. Daddy Kevin says you dumb you skipped history and maths. No, but you know what? Actually, people who did history out here are considered to be like dumb, or like you want to do the easy stuff. Yeah, people out here. Yeah, geography was hard. So those who took the geography, they were considered as the bright elite students. Yeah, geography. I think the hard subjects were geography, mathematics, physics. I dropped physics. God, like I just didn't want anything hard there. Math, geography, math out here is compulsory. Math, geography, history, maths, geography, history. Chemistry was compulsory also. Uh, Biology, God, almost like everything is compulsory. Then what's the hypotenuse of Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem, honestly, I know the answer, but it's been years from since I left high school. Okay, baby panda, answer. It's been years from since I just looked at Pythagoras theorem. I finished high school. Oh, okay. You're talking to Panda, by the way. Okay. Yeah. I think Pythagoras theorem out here, we did it in high school, the third year or the second year, something of the sort. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. Answer the question. Getting married at 25 to 20 is like leaving the party 8 p.m. True or false? Okay, she said, for me, math was not easy. Like, God. Okay. Woo. Okay, next question. I think I would have preferred to put it on the screen, but I think that still works. What's been taking up the most space in your brain recently? Hey, let me tell you, I think I've been watching of what I've been taking up my mind is like, oh, your ex. Oh, is that sweet or what? Like bad thoughts or good thoughts? You know, me, like recently I've just been thinking about Cops Chase. Okay, I've been actually, before I started streaming, I was in this show. Not show, is like real life from the cops body cam. So and then I was just watching these Cops Chase. I think there's another one that ended very bad and I was crying. I kinda miss her. Just say you miss her. What does kinda mean? You miss her? Okay. Just oh, maybe reach out, reach out, reach out. Yeah, I think there's usually that whole time where like both people are missing each other, and then it's like the cat. Oh, how is Austria? Did I remember? Austria, all the way from Austria. I am at a party since 6 months. Feels like that. Oh, feels like you are at a party for 6 months. Woo! How how does that happen? Okay, but see, I think what happens with my brain is like, uh, you remember well, congratulations. Okay, that, you know what, I think most people like when I remember where they are from, because that's why I actually ask. You know, most people, you'll be like, okay, maybe when I get like a lot of people, I will not remember, but I think I remember some of you. I was gonna say that I think what happens with my brain is like, I remember what happens with my brain. What I'm watching is what my brain remembers. Yeah, so like right now I'm watching this whole cops things, cop chase, you know, and now that's the only thing that I can think about. The only thing that I can think about. Um, sorry, I was still at the last question. No, oh, oh, at the party 6 months. The last, okay, I kind of removed the last question. Uh, what was the last question? Okay, let me look up. Okay, I think that's weird asking you while I'm the one who asked the question. Okay, the last question. Getting married at 25 or to 28 feels like leaving the party at 8 p.m. Oh. Can I ask you a question, one boy? Yeah. Yeah. You can ask me the question. Okay? So Kat says, I'm at the party since 6 months. Feels like that. Okay, I think I catch you. I think I catch. Okay, it feels like you're the party since 6 months. Oh, so does that mean that you're not married anymore? I think I'm a slow learner. Baby Panda says I'm back. Okay. How are you always so positive? How am I always positive? Honestly, I don't know. I just don't know. But I think I'm not always positive. I'm not always positive. There are so many times that I'm not positive, but most of the time I am. I am happy and positive. Because it's bruh, help! I keep getting autocorrect. Okay, maybe type with a laptop. Okay, I am not mine. Okay, so you are at the party. You know, you guys make me worried. Like, feel like getting married is like a bad thing. like getting married is a bad thing because you're like, everybody, people who are married are not happy. It's like you feel like, oh my god, you think you made this life-changing decision. And it just feels like the more I look at married people, the more I'm like, okay. And not to mention, I didn't have good examples of marriages growing up. I never had good examples of good marriages, so you're fast. Oh, I'm fast and smart. You know, I think I'm slow. Sometimes I'm slow, but thank you. Daddy KBCC, but you always have a smile on your face every time I join. Oh, really? Thank you for the good energy. Yeah, I think thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys for the, because honestly, I feel like my live stream is usually like a live. Honestly, it's just that I can see you guys on the other side, but I feel like we are having a conversation. Do you struggle for motivation? Oh my god, so much, especially with this YouTube channel, because for me, I kind of am putting all my eggs in this basket. I'm putting all my time here and stuff. So yeah, I do struggle with. I'm like, is it even worth it? Um, Yeah, I feel like, is it even worth it? Hi, don't say my name, Dan. I'm not gonna say your name. Yeah, I do struggle with motivation a lot. Do you guys struggle with motivation? Kat says hi. Hi, Kat. Did you message something that I didn't read? I think I read most of the things. Okay, let's see the next question. Uh, okay, let me, why not say it? Maybe because maybe they don't want their name. I just don't care. Not in a bad way, but I just don't care. Ooh, typing error. You know what? I'm just gonna send the question like that. Uh-huh. I said hi to to not say my name. Okay, so that I don't say your name. Not you. Okay. Oh, okay. You are like hi. Then let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. Right now I kind of like interact with you guys one on one, and like almost everybody who joins my live stream, I call out you guys' name. Okay, but very soon when the channel gets bigger and bigger, like we will have so many people that I will not be able to shout out your name. So, but of course you gotta respect people's privacy. You look good, girl. Clock it. What's your name? My name is Wamboy. Daddy KVC says, yeah, I struggle for motivation badly. I don't feel hungry anymore. Like I don't have the same drive as I did growing up. Yeah, I think okay, and maybe for people who are like above the age of that, you can tell me, how do you keep do you feel like you lose when the moment comes, when you're little, when you're young, there's these things that you want to keep going for, and then when you realize like maybe they're not happening, do you just feel like you're discouraged, you don't want to chase them anymore? I think for me it has happened because I thought when I graduate from university everything is going to go as planned. I'm gonna get a high paying job and stuff. So when it does not happen, you just feel this discouraged, and then you're like, what? And then why am I keeping going, you know uh what's the worst near death experience you've ever had? Yeah, tell me your stories. One boy, please remember us when you blow up soon. Okay, you know what? I'm still going to remember your names. I think so. I'm still going to remember your names. Um, Daddy KGC says, I grew up poor, so when I made money, I just lost motivation now. Okay, so you're always going to get the money, and then when you finally did, you're just like, then what? That's possible. Okay, and see, that's the difference between poor and rich. I've always said that there's literally a huge difference, and it's not about the finances, it's even the mindset. People who grew up into wealth are always going because like they were not looking for money. Mostly they are looking for power, mostly they are looking for different things. I think that, you say it's down, but it's true. You know what, I also grew up poor, very poor, excessively poor. So I know what you're saying. Although I have not made I have not made money to make me feel discouraged or like I don't want to keep going. But to be really honest, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think my whole life I chased money, but now I've lost. Maybe it's time to like re-strategize and like consider yourself as a rich person. Consider yourself as a rich person. because I think that's the only way to keep going. When you consider yourself as a rich person, now you can start chasing power, you can start chasing legacy, maybe start a family, and then you're providing for people, you know. Baby Pana says, one time I was riding my bike down a key, right, and there was a spin now, and when it hit my bike, it went into the air and like broke my arm. Luckily, I survived. Oh wow, that's your near-death experience. Wow, wow. Did it leave like life-changing? Was the injury like life-changing? Like no purpose anymore? Okay, I don't care about power of fame. I don't even know what I care about anymore. Oh my god. Okay. I honestly I want to make that type of money so that I can get to a point where I'm just like, oh god, like, you know. But see, what I would do if I were you, let's say I feel like I'm already, maybe travel, maybe go to different places, new places. Like, no, because I just went down it again and like use the crosswalk. Okay. Um, near death experience that you've ever had. I think for me, I don't know if it's reasonable or not. But I'm not rich. Okay. So, but you're not rich, but you feel like you've made enough money. Like at least you're not struggling with the same things anymore. Okay, there's another video that I made talking about people who grew up poor and feeling like you're not in a safe space at home. The first thing you do when you make money is like you literally just want to get yourself a home, a safe space for your own. So, wow. What I was gonna say, is, for me, I don't know if my near-death experience is literally reasonable or what, but I kind of felt like I didn't grow up in a safe home. Okay, so I have a lot of things that for some people they can say it's near death, but for me it was just normal. The fights, uh, being unsettled and stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like I have no motivation anymore. Like yeah, exactly, you get it. But when you get that place, now what? Okay, I honestly, for example, like me personally, I don't know what to do. Okay, for me, I'm always thriving. The first thing that I want is like I want a house attached to my name. Okay, I want a home attached to my name. Okay, and then when I finally get that and I'm feeling now safe, what do I do after that? Stay in the house the whole day? Do I keep going, or now maybe I'll want to have a car? Like I can honestly see you plateauing. Okay, it's like you're going, you're not stopping, and then you reach where you wanna be, and then you just plateau for no reason. But when you the terror shokane says, where my everyday crush, you're my motivation. Why am I your motivation? Like, you mean buy it over rent it? Yeah, for me it's all about owning. Okay, for me, like right now, I feel like how I feel right now personally is like I just don't want to be here. Like honestly, I don't want to be in a rental place, and that's where I'm at. I don't want to be in a rental place. I want to own. I want to feel at home. I want to feel like I own this place, so it doesn't matter if I have a job or I don't. Something of the sort. Baby Panda says, well, I grew up comfortable, like in a 3-story house in my own room. So I never really get people who didn't grow up comfortable. Oh my God. Let me tell you. Okay? When you see me like wanting to keep going, because I can sit here and say I don't have a job, okay? But do I have that? Can I do that? Okay? When you didn't grow up comfortable, Yeah, and see your goals. You never, you know what, baby panda, tell me, do you ever dream like you want to like just get out of home and get a home? I don't feel like when you grow up comfortable, I don't feel like that's what you strive for. You don't want that because you already have it. You feel like it's a safe place at home. But when you didn't grow up like that comfortable, yeah. I remember personally when I was young, actually, we were sharing bed like 4 people. Okay, and not with the best type of like beddings and all of that. So yeah, I think I reached my dream is the problem. Yeah, yeah, maybe you need to set a new one. Because I've just wanted to like feel like hardship. Really, you wanted to experience hardship? Oh my god. Me personally, I've always wanted to experience softness. I want to experience what it feels like to just not worry, to feel it, and also to feel safe at home, to have peace, stuff like that. I think that's what I've always wanted. And that's just me personally being really honest with you all. Wow. I wish that was my dream. Like, I want to experience some hardship. Oh, God. I think when you grow up with hardship, you literally do not know what is hardship anymore. Yeah, you don't know what's hardship anymore because everything is always, yeah. Your beauty is my motivation. Look at you, true angel of heaven. Okay, thank you. Then he gave me CC, but now what? I wish I had the same hunger as before. Yeah, we all lose that. I think at some point we all lose that because personally, let me tell you guys, in high school, me personally, when I was in school, I thought school was the only way. I was being told that education is the only way out of poverty. That's what I was told. So personally, I used to be awake until 4 a.m. reading. And then I finally succeeded and I joined university. Even in university, I was always on my toes. I always kept going, you know. And then you finally graduate and it's like you just reach a point, you're just plateauing. You don't know anyone who can connect you with jobs, you know. Kat says, start to think how you can help. Oh, Kat says to Dari, start to think how you can help other people. It's not only about money, but we let you feel very good. Oh, okay. Okay. I think that can be a good cause. Maybe start living for others. I will try that. Just know we are all here for you. Oh, that's really sweet. And wow, thanks guys, okay? And you know what? You know what, especially I think I appreciate having such a community. We usually joke around, have fun, but I think at the end of the day sometimes we have conversations that are life changing. I think that's what I like the most about, like, you know mm-hmm. Slow Burn says, hello Amboy, I hope your day is as beautiful as you. Okay, thank you so much. I think I'm having a good day, especially because I'm speaking with you guys. Daddy KVC says, can I be honest? Yes, please. Yes, please. Be honest. Be honest. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you all, guys. I'm just asking you guys to support me by watching the videos. I don't want you guys to subscribe. I don't want any of that. I just want you to watch the videos so that I can reach the watchers, because I also need like a camera, and I can be able to get it when you guys watch this. Watch so that I can get monetized. Yeah. Uh, it's much harder for you being African and a woman. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. My good friends, I don't think it's easy. But I think I never want to see myself as a victim, you know? Or I don't want to, you when you victimize yourself, you can never make change, okay? You come here and say, oh my God, oh God, you guys have no idea. Baby says, guys, I want to make my family dinner and don't know what to cook. Ooh, I think personally, we only make Kenyan food out here, so the type of things I would suggest would literally make no sense to you. Maybe some European can tell you what to cook because you're in Italy. The things that you eat in Italy is not the same as mine. You inspire me in some ways. Thank you. I thought you'd be honest all the time. I'm white, you always lie. Okay. Ew, I don't know. That feels like a stereotype. I thought white people don't like people who lie. I don't know who I had say that, like, you know what, white people do not like being lied to or something. Italy, make it easy. Spaghetti, carbonara. Okay. Hmm. I'm always honest with Wamboi because I already did it in lasagna. Uh, I'm always honest with Wamboi because she's honest with me. Okay. What's the biggest risk you've ever taken? Oh, good. Good question. Okay. Good question. I kind of need some water. Kat says to Daddy KBC was only surprised because you asked. Can I be honest? Okay. Okay. You know when people say that, it's like, ooh, what's coming? Especially when, for example, your partner tells you that, you're like, God, have you been cheating? Telling my parents to have more kids, I could have been an only child. Okay. Did you tell them to have more kids when you were younger or what? Spain versus Argentina. Okay, what's your prediction, guys? Spain versus Argentina. I think Argentina will win. Let me. Argentina. Ooh, most people are saying Spain will win. I think Argentina. Haha. Biggest risk I took, I moved out of home at 17 and cut off my parents fully. Haven't spoken to them since. Wow. Wow. Did you feel disrespected? Did you feel like they were holding you back? What made you to make such a decision? Okay. I think one of the biggest risks that I've ever taken that I kind of regret is I moved. Okay, and I know I've already talked about this, so I've told you. When I moved here, this is a place where I am, like, I have never been here. So I came here and I stayed with a friend, and then so we had a good, we were having a good time and all of that. So when it came time for me to move out, I moved out and I came to this town to be closer to them, and then they moved away. You know, you can only imagine. I cried. CJ, I think all the way from United States. Good morning, Wamboi. Good morning. I haven't seen you in a long time, CJ. How is it going? Baby Panda says yes, Spain because I'm a Messi hater. Oh, okay. So Ronaldo fans are the ones who are saying Spain will win. Haha. Ooh, CJ, how is it going? You've been missing, or maybe I'm the one who've gone missing for a long time. Daddy KVC says Messi is the goat. Haha. Comes the ref. Okay. Maybe I should put up like a question thing where you guys can vote maybe later on. Okay, still on the question, the biggest risk you've ever taken. Daddy KVC says biggest risk is moved out at 17 and cut off parents fully. That's a risk. That, and I think that's even audacity. Audacity. I think out here it's kind of like illegal for a child to do that. At 17, you're still considered a child. Yeah. I also feel like moving moving out, and maybe this is for the younger ones, people in their 20s. I feel like moving out is like a huge one. It's like you're finally getting on your feet and stuff like that, you know. Okay, I hope you guys are typing or something. Oh, you're just sitting here weird. I think, live stream is like FaceTime, although it's like I can't see you all, but it's weird when you think about it. That KBC says her first job. Oh, my first. Oh, okay, my first job as a nanny. Oh God, I've been through a lot in this lifetime. I became a nanny, and I was out of that house within 2 days. I didn't like the treatment. Oh my God, be happy that you can't see us. Oh, okay, because how are you? Because I'm assuming some of you are just in your pajamas, you're just sleeping. See, for me to come here live, I have to make sure maybe I'm presentable or something. But honestly, I can assure you guys, you don't want me to flip the camera. It's not always the best. Most of the time you prepare yourself. You prepare the area that can be seen, and then, or you take all the things behind you where it can be seen, you put them on the other side. So really, that would be funny. Okay. She even befriended a little girl to escape. Ooh, yeah. I did that. I think that was one of the. I am so proud of myself that I escaped. Because who knows? I just don't like to be misused. Do you have a Discord? I think yeah, but for that, like, literally we have to kind of like plan. I joke about it, but it would have been scary. Yeah. Okay, it was not like scary like this is death, but yeah, it was not like this is like death or something, but yeah, it was not easy. Yeah, especially running away is not easy when you are doing such types of jobs. Let me know. Okay, for those of who have never, the question was, what's the worst job that you've ever done? Your worst first job. For me was being a nanny at somebody's house. Oh God, mistreatment. Okay, we still have the question on the screen, guys. What is the biggest risk you've ever taken? Yeah, I think, you know what, that would be my biggest risk, running away, or like just saying, you know what, I don't care how much you're paying me, or I don't care, I don't have money, I am just not going to stay here. No, I think sometimes even if you don't have money, sometimes you need to have like some, what is it called, audacity. Because if it's not for my audacity, I would have stayed in that house, be mistreated. Oh God, this Duolingo thing, like I told you guys that I used to do German class, so I have not done them in a long time. So they're just shoving things in front of me, and then the thing just came on the screen. I couldn't see myself. Oh God, hope I'm back. If I'm back, tell me I'm back. Help, my screen is black. I know. Am I back? Can you guys see me now? Let me. I don't know why I always ask that while like I have the laptop. Okay, I am still gonna read all of you guys. I hope everybody is here. Sorry for that nonsense. Oh God. Okay. We are still at what's the biggest risk you've ever taken? Okay. Yeah. Shouting at my mom and running away from home and coming back crying. Ah. Oh, okay. Biggest risk shouting at you. Okay. Let me tell you, I don't know why, especially when you're a teenager, you just kind of like bump heads with your parents constantly, left, right, side. Especially when it comes to girls, it's like you can barely see eye to eye with your mom. You can barely see eye to eye with your mom. I remember when I was just staying home, the, I just was feeling like she's a threat, you know? That is just what's the biggest thing the Western world has wrong about Kenya. Mm. Most people think that like we are just lazy, sitting around waiting for help, doing nothing. While I think most of us, I feel like most of us, we are doing something. It's just like doing something does not necessarily mean that like it's yielding result. Yeah, most people think that like Kenyans do not think, or like, or maybe Africans in general, like this not we're doing nothing to better our lives. We're just losers sitting around doing nothing. Is she okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Kat says I don't remember. It's only driving too fast on a snowy road. Okay, that can be risky. That can be risky. Did you get hurt? Another, I think I have like almost, I have another near death experience. We were driving in Nairobi, and so my partner, he's American, so they're used to driving on the right side, and then we kind of like went down like a narrow road, and he pulled, you know how you're supposed to stop the car, instead of stopping, when you have to stop out here, you have to stop on the left side, you know. And then he pulled up on the right side, coming direct, or you know, like this with traffic, like traffic is moving on the oncoming traffic is coming on the right side, you know what I'm saying. And then it was like, and then people were just thinking that he's crazy or something. Didn't, of course they didn't understand that in the US they drive on the right side, so that was not good. I'm first. Kat says but still looking good. Okay. Maybe Pana says finally. Well, maybe you're not the ideal type. Why I never pull Africans. Oh wow. Okay. Do you feel like? But the other day you told me that you don't. Okay, you do not hate Africans, but you don't like them, or you're not attracted, or it's not your type. You said that the other day. I remember. Well, maybe you're not the ideal type. For you, it's the only race I never get. Okay. That's why I asked if they hate white guys. I don't think so. Actually, most Africans like kind of like, or it's like a fetish thing. Like you want to have a white guy so bad. Like I have seen so many women that can just maybe even give their body away to a white guy for no reason, just to feel there's this whole white supremacy thing going on. So I don't know. Maybe you don't treat them right or what. I don't know. True. See, but why are you saying that? Because if you're not attracted, how would you expect to get people if you're not attracted to them? Most of us want mixed kids, but we usually want Korean, Japanese guys. Okay, are you African, baby panda? Why Korean and Japanese? I think and then there are people who are just obsessed with having mixed kids for no reason. It's not like you love this type of people. It's just like you just want to have a mixed child. Why? I want to try chocolate one time though. Try, or that's, I don't know. I think that's weird. Because it's bad, you know. Try. Oh, you half African? Okay. Wow. So if you mix with something else, taste. Oh god, that's so freaking weird. Okay, it's not weird, but I think when you do that, you need to let the other person know it's like you just want that because you could lead somebody on by doing that. You know, most I think most people want fixed kids. I don't know. Maybe if it sounds like it's like exotic or something different. I don't know, but I think personally, I think you gotta be careful for people who have a fetish. Okay, I just don't want you to want. I don't want somebody to just want me because I'm black. No, I don't want you to want me because oh my god, I want to see how her butt looks like how a butt black. That's creepy and weird. Okay. Okay, there's also food that tastes like childhood. Well, I tried brown before, but never dark. Okay. Oh Lord, may the good Lord protect us from people like you. Yeah. There's this whole curiosity thing. That's what I usually tell. Sometimes I tell people like that, like you have to be really careful because uh not everybody is there because they want you. Some are just there to like to maybe answer a curiosity thing or for sure. You know, that black girl, that black girl. Eh, okay, food that tastes like childhood. I bet you all love the scent of the gas station. Same here. The smell of gas station. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but I don't understand. Let me get myself a cup of water. What does that mean? Yeah, me too. I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, are you asking me or are you asking Baby Panda? Uh, like the smell of gas. No way. I know, I do not. I feel like it smells, but really not a gas station type. Okay, I'm with you on that one, Kurt. Davis, Daddy KBC, and you need to tell me your real name because I don't think that's your real. We don't even call it gas here. Yeah. Oh, honestly, okay. Gas thing is like a US thing. You know what? But see, I think the world is adjusting to American English. If you've not noticed, you know, most of the places use British English, but right now we are kind of adjusting to the American English. Yeah, these days I kind of like find myself saying more American words than anything. Um, it's called petrol. Yeah, petrol station or yeah, that's what they are called out here. Petrol station or diesel station. Yeah, in the US, gas. I feel like in America they kind of like have an alternative word for every English word. Okay. Oh, that's your real name? Oh, we call it tungstel. Tungstel? Is that Dutch? Tungstel. Okay, gas station. Tungstel. That's funny. That's funny. Tungstel. Tungstel. Hmm. Benzene is our petrol. Oh, benzene. Wow. I guess I guess we all say different things. Food that tastes like childhood. Let me know about your cultures. Maybe I think one of the ways to know people's cultures is through the food, what type of food they eat. Yeah, I changed my real name to Daddy, so everyone has to call me. You know what? Because that's really funny. Okay, Car says not Dutch, Dutch, Dart. Don't lose the last e. Tangstel. Tangstel. Oh my god, let me check what you typed in. The last Tangstele. Oh god. I know, right? I'm so okay. Got my name of my YouTube shorts. Okay. Our position E, fuel station. Oh, Deutschland. Oh, okay. Deutschland. Oh my god, yes. Oh, fuel. Oh, okay. Thanks there. Oh god. Yeah, I think if you know Dutch before English, it's easy for you to learn English. But when you know English before Dutch, it's like you kind of keep bringing the English pronunciation to the Dutch pronunciations. Woo. In Australia, apart from English, do you guys have like the country's language, or like a language that you speak apart from English? Food that tastes like childhood. Food that tastes like childhood. Ugali. It's like a Kenyan dish. One boy, you got your passport or nah? I do. I have my passport. Yes, we have native black people, by the way. Yeah, actually, I know black people are the owner of Australia before white people moved there, right? But if you say Dutch, it means Hollandisch. And what's the meaning of Hollandisch? My name, biggest risk, maybe getting tattoos on my face. Wow, how did that turn out? Is it worth it? No, we have native Australian black people. I know the land initially belonged to what are they called? Let me look at the thing. I think I know even the name. Native Australians. Aboriginal, they are black. Yeah, and they are the original inhabitants of Australia. Aboriginal Torres Strait Islanders. And they are black. Most black people are like French. The KVC says they speak their own languages. Yeah, okay. Catch Young says Dutch, oh god, oh god, Dutchland. They are way more lighter though. Yeah, and their hair is like loose, not like black people's. Like the originals. Yeah. Oh god. Let us not go down that path. That's why I said I tried brown, not dark yet. Oh, so you've tried aboriginals. Aboriginal. Okay, it's just funny how they became the okay. It's sad, not funny. It's sad how they became the minorities. Okay. Do you consider me dark or brown? But I know I'm black. Okay. Mayam says, so far so good, but I'm afraid of applying for an office job. 6 years of law school, well spent. Okay. Wow. You can have some makeup. You can have some makeup on it. Oh my god, you feel a question for everyone. How old are you? Ah. Oh, what the fuck? I take back the jokes. You take no, do not take them back. God. Maroon. Yes. Ga. Oh, maroon? No. No, black. You know, I keep saying as a black person, and then somebody corrects me, says that I'm brown. I'm like, no, I didn't know you are minor. Sorry. Who is a minor? I am not a minor. Oh my god, who is a minor here? Take back everything too. Who is the minor? Oh my god, I am 24. I don't know what you are talking. Indians are saying they are black. Oh, panda is. So you know what? I can't control that. My video is written for. No, it's not made for kids. So I don't know. I don't know. See, how do you get okay, baby panda? How do you get an account to like join this live stream? Do you use your parents' account? Do they allow you to watch things? And I was making freaky jokes, so I said so. Oh, okay, I understand. Honestly, like to be really honest, uh, because even if me, I set my video for not made for kids. This, you know, you cannot control that. I think maybe they have something marked that they are over 18. So, wow. Nights my account by almost 16. Are you allowed? Okay, like in Italy, you're allowed to have a. Okay, and I know most people, you just need to mark that you're over 18. When you're going to watch things like adult content, when they ask you, are you over 18? Do you say no? Do you no? You just say yes. That's what I'm saying. That like the future with social media, I think, yeah, you gotta be 18 here. Okay, but you cannot control that, can you? Really? Yeah. I think because even YouTube asked me before I start the live stream, is it made for kids? And I just say no, but I don't know how they do their thing. Baby Panda is more experienced than me. Oh my god. Okay, and I think you said you're in your 50s or something. Help, what do you mean? I don't. Okay, I think because because of the experiences that you are sharing, everybody felt like you are over 18 or like in your 20s or something. I don't know. But you're fine. You're fine as far as like you're fine. I think you're fine. I think WDYM means what do you mean? This thing translated to smoke. Yeah. Okay. Good. Did you all stop sending messages? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Why do people get not banned because they are too old? Okay. So do you feel like maybe there shouldn't be limits or limitations? But I feel like the whole age thing is just like let people watch whatever they want, because honestly, even the things, the disclaimers and the things, they do not help anything. Okay. So you feel like everybody should just watch. Mm. Why people are like shocked about my age? Okay, why are people shocked? Why are you guys shocked about her age? I think because YouTube says that they do not allow people under 18 to watch. So I think that's what the surprise is about. You know, not shocked, but your chat sound mature. Oh, okay. So that's your answer. That's your answer. Like your chat sounds mature. Shalom smart. Shalom smart says. Hi one boy. Hi, good to see you. How are you doing? How is it going? Okay, okay. So I'm about to type another question, guys. I don't think that should affect like. Baby panda. Hi. Okay, no, don't you worry. I think personally, I think like it's no problem. Okay, food that tastes like childhood. Hmm. I'm out for some time. See you, cat. See you tomorrow or later. Okay, see you. Have yourself a nice day. Have to bring my neighbor some ice cream. Oh wow, that's thoughtful. That's thoughtful. So you're gonna go to the store. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Let me know how you're doing. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? And actually, we are also winding up here for this live stream. Maybe I'll be streaming later on. Um, oh god. The fuck up. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? And guys, we're literally winding up. Let me know how you're doing. Oh my god, this has been such a fun live stream. Um, so we are literally winding up. So let me get myself a cup of I don't know if you guys drink lemon water. So that's what's up, guys. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? I think we're gonna come back with that question because also it's almost 5 p.m. and I got some little errands to run. So you guys, thank you so much for turning up. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I think I'm gonna see you all later tonight. Also, maybe there will be a World Cup going on, so we will kind of sit here having a conversation as we are doing that. Okay, so guys, how you can help me is by watching my videos, guys. You can rewatch the live streams from the past. You can maybe leave a comment. I'll literally honestly reply to you all. So thank you so much for being part of this live stream today. I'm going to see you guys later on. Okay, bye bye.